In August 2025, a shockwave hit Washington, sending ripples through the highest levels of government, and catching even seasoned insiders off guard. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard made a stunning and unexpected decision. She abruptly revoked the security clearances of 37 senior officials, a move that sent shockwaves through the intelligence community and the broader federal government. This was no routine administrative shuffle. It blindsided the White House, leaving top Trump advisors scrambling to understand what had just happened and how to respond to the sudden loss of access among key personnel. Security clearances are the lifeblood of national security operations, granting officials access to the most sensitive and classified information. Without them, even the most experienced leaders are cut off from critical intelligence, unable to perform their duties or advise on urgent threats. Such a sweeping and sudden mass revocation, especially carried out without any prior consultation or warning, broke with all established precedent and left many in disbelief. The president's own team, including his chief of staff and closest advisors, had no advance notice and no opportunity to review or contest the list of those affected. Gabbard's unilateral action triggered an immediate crisis, exposing deep rifts and mistrust within the administration, as officials scrambled to assess the fallout and restore order. The event dominated headlines across the country, raising urgent questions about the motives behind the move, the stability of the intelligence community, and the future of national security leadership. Was this a targeted political purge, a necessary security measure, or something else entirely? The nation was left to wonder as speculation swirled. The nation's top intelligence apparatus was suddenly in turmoil, facing uncertainty and confusion at a moment when clarity and unity were needed most. The 37 names included top CIA career officials, individuals who had dedicated their lives to national security and intelligence, and 2 Democratic congressional staffers, clear signs of both internal and political targeting. These staffers were known for their critical roles in legislative oversight. Among them, Maher Bitar, advisor to Senator Adam Schiff, a key figure in intelligence oversight and national security matters, and Thomas West from the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, who played a significant role in shaping foreign policy. Gabbard justified the move in a memo claiming President Trump directed her to act against those accused of politicizing or leaking intelligence. This memo was seen as a direct order to cleanse the ranks. The explanation, a purge of perceived disloyalty, especially among those involved in the Russia election interference assessment. This assessment had been a point of contention for years. This wasn't just about security, it was about settling scores. The atmosphere in Washington grew increasingly tense. The revocations blurred the line between national security and political retribution. It became difficult to distinguish between genuine security concerns and political vendettas. For many, it signaled a dangerous escalation in the administration's war with its own intelligence community. The trust between the administration and intelligence agencies was eroding. The fallout would soon reach every corner of government, affecting not just those directly involved, but also the broader landscape of federal employees and their work. Despite Gabbard's claim she acted on Trump's orders, the White House was caught off guard. Senior advisors hadn't seen the list or the evidence, leaving them unable to defend the decision. Gabbard's office failed to provide clear explanations, deepening confusion and frustration. Even if an email was sent, it lacked the urgency and transparency such a move demanded. The result: chaos, finger-pointing, and a public perception of dysfunction at the highest levels. The rift between Gabbard and Trump's inner circle was now undeniable. This crisis was months in the making, but its roots stretch back even further, woven into the fabric of Washington's power struggles. Since her confirmation, Gabbard's relationship with Trump had been rocky. Public disagreements over Iran, accusations of self-promotion, and missed security meetings fueled mistrust. Their uneasy alliance was tested repeatedly, with each side questioning the other's motives and loyalty. Trump's skepticism of the intelligence community ran deep. He often dismissed their findings and saw them as political adversaries. This distrust wasn't new, but it intensified as leaks and public criticism mounted, making collaboration nearly impossible. The administration had already revoked clearances from former officials, but Gabbard's move targeted current career staff, an unprecedented escalation that sent shockwaves through the intelligence world and left many feeling vulnerable. The atmosphere grew toxic, with suspicion and animosity on all sides. Trust eroded quickly, and even routine decisions became battlegrounds for deeper conflicts. The intelligence community, once a source of stability, was now a battleground. Long-standing norms were upended, and uncertainty clouded every operation. The president even considered dismantling the DNI's office, highlighting the depth of the crisis and the willingness to break with tradition in pursuit of control. The stage was set for a showdown that would reshape national security, with consequences that would echo far beyond the walls of Washington. Gabbard's action deepened the rift between her office and the CIA, crippling cooperation and trust. Using security clearances as a political weapon set a dangerous precedent, threatening the integrity of public service. The controversy cast doubt on the future of the intelligence community's structure and leadership. Calls for reform, and even dismantling the DNI, grew louder. The episode underscored the need for trust, transparency, and non-partisanship in national security decisions. When intelligence is politicized, the nation's safety is at risk. The impact of this bold move will echo for years, shaping debates over the role and oversight of America's intelligence agencies.